is everybody?
Excellent.
Sweaty.
It's very hot. It's
Although
very,
nobody
very
wants
hot.
to hear. I'm doing really well. Yeah, not sweaty, sophisticated.
Looking a bit rosy. If you don't mind me saying.
Mind you, I have had a beer, so.
Oh, there you go.
I was going to say, we've then got beer sweats on top of that.
That's even more attractive. I'm painting a really lovely picture of myself already. I'm just a little pink, that's all. It's hot. It's been over 30 degrees this week.
Yeah, it's been absolutely roasting up here as well, which is brilliant for the north, but when you're pregnant in summer, it's like literally under boob, sweat, everything. It's like gross. It's like I feel like I'm literally at my least attractive ever right now.
Oh no, Hannah, you're glowing. You're glowing.
I'm sure we could find you a forum where there would be thousands and thousands of people who would find you very attractive right now. Yeah, nothing much has happened this way. Massive lie.
I was gonna say what
Yeah,
an
it's just
absolute lie.
same old.
Whatever. No, we moved house. We're finally in. Since the last podcast and this podcast, we have moved. It has been an ordeal. It's probably the lightest way to describe that. Any of you that have me on Facebook can read that very, very TLDR post that I made describing everything we've been through the last 12 months. But we're in now. Now the stress gone, shoulders off. Now it's just dealing with decorators. I think we've got maybe one or two more days of decorating, and then they're done. Oh my god! And then that's it. We can live. We can start unpacking shit.
Yeah, nice.
It's always the worst stage, just like knowing that at some point you're gonna have to unbox all the shit that you've. It's like it's nice and tidied away, just in a room right now in boxes, and I don't have to worry about it.
Yeah, my husband's been kind enough to. He's done about half the boxes so far, so that stuff has just been stashed, so you can't see any of it. But if you open a cupboard or like
It's there.
a storage space, it's there. It's untidy, but it's there. It's fine. It's away. It's away. Yeah.
Yeah, nice that that's behind you now, huh?
Exactly.
That whole moving thing. Yeah.
100%.
Yeah,
I was gonna say,
congratulations.
at least you're getting everything done, sort of, all the annoying things like decorating and garden and things like that done pretty early, because the way the weather is, you want to make the most of all that space.
Exactly. We had a deck put in at the start of the week. It looks amazing. I can't wait to actually be out there. You know, but we have
I look forward to the photos.
just come over and see it. We need to actually build. We need to actually build the furniture to sit on the deck, because currently we're just sitting on the actual deck.
On the deck, all right.
I'm pretty handy with an electric screwdriver.
Hey, come on over.
I'll build the hot tub.
Hey, we haven't got one yet, but I'm working on it. I'm working on it. I've seen you can buy hot tubs for like 500 quid. It's like, I can credit card that and do it.
It looks like the sort of garden that has a hot tub in it.
Yeah,
it does.
Just have seen.
See? You put it on the deck, it's fine. I'm gonna get
nice.
pergola built on Monday, so it's quite hot.
Cool.
It's really, really hot with the big doors leading in. And
then just keep them shut and use the aircon, you know?
I wish we had aircon. We have looked into it.
I think everyone wishes they had aircon right now.
Yeah, exactly. All of that under boob sweat you're getting, we're all
yeah.
You should see the dog, poor thing. She's hot doggy. Very hot doggy. Anyway, this is it. No more house talk after this. We're gonna be settled. The next time you talk to me, I'm gonna be so fucking chill.
And then we can carry on with all the cocktails. We'll have quite a stash of them.
Yes, we're going to bring back
through.
the cocktails, bring back the quiz,
Exactly.
bring back all of the things that we've just literally not had time to do.
No.
Yes,
Yeah. And
then Hannah's going to have a baby, and it's really going to go haywire.
Oh god. Yeah.
yes, of course.
That's literally. I'm like, as of today recording, I'm 32 weeks, so Because I've literally got like, probably by the time I have it, I've got like 7 weeks left
Nice.
now. So
She's almost here. One thing we've completely and utterly forgotten to mention is congratulations!
Yes. I am now one of the married folk.
Yeah, she's one of us. One of us.
It's considering it's nearly been a week, it's I don't feel married. I don't feel any different. It's not actually any different.
Nothing changes, yeah.
So it's like we have some nice pictures, and
You've got some lovely pictures.
it was absolutely roasting. I was so lucky that I had like another dress to change into, because if I'd stayed in my wedding dress, I think I'd have passed out, because they're just so hot and heavy, and
Yeah.
it was like a corset, and you couldn't tell I was pregnant, which was ace, but
Oh, it's
I
such
had
a
to- I
beautiful
had to
dress.
get out of it.
So beautiful, so amazing.
I had to
But
get out of
both of
that
you
thing.
Your son as well, Nathan. Just
Oh yeah,
big
it was
grin. Oh my
dead
god.
smart.
I was going to say, I wasn't there, Serena. What are you talking about? But no, you're like, the dress was beautiful on your makeup and hair. It just, amazing.
No, everyone had a great time. It was a hell of a long day, and it was absolutely roasting, but it was sort of like a mega come down now. Like, I've been planning it for 2 years, and it's like literally gone now.
You've got
so
7
it's
weeks, and then you've got a whole
yeah, I'll have
bag
more
of-
drama
bag
to
of fun.
deal with.
Yeah.
So.
Don't worry about it. It's all coming.
Yeah.
No, I literally posted on Facebook before, and because I've changed my surname on Facebook, Rich just commented saying, I wondered who this Hannah Davies was that's been posted. I was like, oh yeah, shit, I changed my name.
In all of the palaver that's going on this end, I didn't even fucking notice a change in name. So there you go.
It's the only thing I've actually been able to change my name on that doesn't require a marriage certificate. So like, we're still waiting for those in the post at the minute. So.
That's alright.
It's Facebook official, therefore it's
is,
real.
Yeah, that's it. That's all you need is
Exactly.
if it's on Facebook, then you don't need a certificate or anything.
I haven't actually told Facebook I'm married.
Oh.
It doesn't know. It keeps actually trying to advertise me Facebook dating, which every time it does, it doesn't say anything about my relationship status at all. Like, I've just left it off there.
So it's not official then?
Yeah.
No, didn't happen.
Every week or two, a new pop-up comes up. Try Facebook dating. You can join X number of people, and every time it shows me that, it goes up by like 2,000 or 3,000. So
Yeah.
but it's still not a lot of people. It's just like on 91,000 people in London. It's not a lot.
Not in the grand scheme of the actual
There's 8.5
population.
million people that live here. It's fine. It's not a lot at all. It's not a lot.
Yeah, so I've not got married or moved house.
You're not having a baby either. So
Not had a baby. Not done anything sort of remarkable. I guess the only thing I've been doing is just training for this 10k race.
There you
that-
go.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
This weekend. That it's really Adamski's fault why I'm doing it. So it's in the centre of London, and a couple of years ago he sent me an email going, "Oh, Cath, there's a race in the centre of London. Do you want to be involved? It's a charity." So I said, "Yeah, all right then."
Yeah.
And I've sort of been doing it every year since. And obviously there wasn't one last year because of lockdown, but it's back this year.
Nice.
And yeah, very much looking forward to it. So I'm supporting Cancer Research UK rather than any sort of gamer charities.
Yeah.
But just very excited about doing it.
Awesome.
Although slightly nervous about being surrounded by thousands of other people.
Yeah, I get that.
But you know, if it means that I've raised money for this amazing charity, then I think it's worth it.
I think it's worth it.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
You're gonna smash it. It's gonna be great.
Yeah.
Well, I hope so. And yeah, now that the humidity's come down just slightly, I'm sort of less concerned about running.
Yeah.
Now.
In a few hours, it's going to be pissing down with rain.
Yes.
No, I'm going to go dance in it.
Yeah.
That's what they do in India. That's what they do. They love it when it rains there.
I can't wait for the thunderstorms.
It's going to be fun. Yeah, the next couple of
Yeah.
days.
absolutely.
So what has everyone been playing?
Well, I've got a story to tell with my gaming, so I'll go last if you guys want to talk about your stuff.
Well, I am the most boring person on the planet, and I've played jack shit since we've last spoken because everything's in a box.
Well, yeah, that's completely understandable. Yeah,
That's a good
have to
point.
pack everything away. And Hannah, I expect you've not had a great deal of time for gaming either.
I haven't done too badly, to be fair. I've finished the first Spyro. I've got that done, so that
nice.
is now complete.
Nice.
Yeah.
I've had no sleep anyway, so I thought, fuck it, I'll go and do something.
Go play
later
Spyro.
night.
Yeah.
And I managed to finish off the Diablo 3 on PC, so I got a couple of bits
Fantastic.
done. So
Yeah. Cool.
What I'll
2
do
games
next,
down.
I don't really know, but it's been niggling me a bit that I feel like I've sort of neglected the actual point of doing Year of Shame with just life going on. But yeah, at least I've got a couple of bits done now, so
Yeah.
I'm happy
Well,
with that.
yeah. I've been desperately trying to finish things, but I've been jinxed a little bit. So I'll begin my story. Okay, so what happened was I finished a game last month. I can't remember what it was because that was last month. So I thought, well, I'm going to start at the top of the stuff that I haven't played. So Brutal Legend was the top of that list. So I started playing Brutal Legend and thought, it's a 360 game, so it's quite an old one. And it started quite good. So Jack Black is sort of the main character and he's got some really good dialogue. And it was quite interesting, quite easy to play. But I sort of got to this point where it was really frustrating because it's just really unclear what you're supposed to do. And it's just one of those sort of typical 360 games where you just have to sort of figure it out and you have to die over and over and over again and keep trying to do it. So in the end I just thought, I've had enough of this. So I created a new category on my list, which is parked. So I've now got 7 games that are parked, so basically fuck those games. I'm not playing them anymore. So Brutal Legend has been parked. So made that decision, moved on to Kingdoms of Amalur, the Re-Reckoning one. So again, played it on the 360, thought it was brilliant, had such a good time with it. Bought it on the Xbox One when it came out, I think it was last year or the year before. So THQ Nordic sort of bought the title and upscaled the graphics or something. And I remember how much I loved it, so I thought, right, brilliant, I'll buy it. So I've started playing it a couple of months ago, I think, and sort of picked it up again recently. Thought, right, okay, I'm really going to crack on with it and finish this game because it's brilliant. And did this quest where you get put in jail and you have to break out of jail and steal your stuff back and escape. And it triggered a bug in the game where I forgot all of the skills that I'd picked up. So I couldn't craft any potions, I couldn't make any equipment, and I thought, okay, I think I can still play this even though I can't craft anything. I basically just have to buy everything. But then there's a particular quest where you need a very specific potion that you can't actually buy. So I just thought, you know what, fuck this. Parked. So then I got pinged by the COVID app and I was basically I had to not leave the house. I was in isolation. So I thought, okay, fine, I can do some gaming. But then the internet went down. Which is, I mean, it's a nightmare. Everything uses the internet. My smart plugs wouldn't work, my Alexas wouldn't work, my TV wouldn't work, couldn't watch Netflix, couldn't play games. So I thought, this is really bad. Like, all the things I want to play, I can't. So I turned the PC on, which I've not done for ages. And luckily could play Theme Hospital. Sorry, not Theme Hospital, 2 Point Hospital.
Oh, I love that.
Oh, it's like one of my favourite games.
Yeah, so I put a couple of days into that, but the problem, like, I love it, but it just takes so much time.
Yeah.
Like, you switch it on and then suddenly the whole day has gone. So I just thought, I'll put a few days into it, but I just can't sacrifice more time just yet, even though I'm really enjoying it, because this is not helping me get through my pile of shame. So I parked that. Well, I say parked. I might go back to that one.
You played as many games as I have.
So then I thought, right, okay, we were chatting about stupid toys and stuff that you like, gaming related toys a few months ago. And I sort of confessed that I had one of these Starlink spaceship things that you clip onto your controller. So I thought, oh yeah, why don't I finish Starlink? Because I started playing that and I thought it was really good. So I picked that up and I started playing it and got quite into it. And then there's a bit that pissed me off, so I parked it. So now
how many games down are we now?
That's like 4 or 5 already.
I'm playing, I think it's Shadow of the Tomb Raider, the one that's in Mexico. So I've just started playing that one, and I feel confident that I might actually finish this, because I love the reboot of Tomb Raider, and I've always finished them. So that is my story.
Good luck. Good luck with the Tomb Raider game.
You.
The quick time events in one of the Tomb Raiders made me stop fucking playing it. It really drove me crazy.
Oh, really?
So it was like 5 years ago or something, so it was a really long time ago.
Yeah.
I think it was like the start of the reboots that they did or something like that. It was, I can't remember the name of it, but apparently my husband said they removed those types of features now. They've still got quick time events, but they're not as annoying.
Yeah, no, they were quite frustrating because you like if you didn't press the button at the exact
exactly,
moment,
you just died.
Yeah.
And I just kept dying because I, for some reason, wasn't quick enough to press the fucking button. But if my child rolls off a table, I'm quick enough to catch her.
No skills.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on.
It's a different reflex. It's a totally different reflex. To be fair, I was like that playing. Oh no,
you know that game that one time.
It's the horror. It's the horror
Until
game.
Dawn. Until Dawn.
Yeah.
I
was
just
like that the same with like when you have to press things suddenly to stop like getting attacked by something. It literally, you've literally got like
that gives
half
you
a
more
second
time.
to press
I have to
things.
admit, it is as annoying, but it does give you like half a second more.
I think that.
Yeah.
I think all I need.
There's skill involved. It's bullshit. And I really like Until Dawn, but I just thought it's pissing me off that it's basically messing my game up because I can't quite I can't remember where the button is fast enough to press it.
My husband's like
and
that.
therefore my character dies.
He knows the Xbox controller really well, but he doesn't know the PlayStation controller really well, so he presses the wrong button quite often.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't play Man of Medan then, because every New Year's we play a scary game, and we're going to play the next version of. So you should come for New Year's and play it with us.
I would love to. But I started playing Man of Medan, and then
we lost on the final, the last button. We had to press it really quickly, and we fucked it up.
Well, I only picked it up because Adele was saying how great it was, and I've not parked it. I've just stopped playing it because I wanted. It sort of got to a bit where I didn't want it to be like that, so I thought I'm going to stop playing it, so then I can pretend that it's not actually like that. It's maybe the film stops here. But yeah, so far I think I'm about halfway in, but it's really good. You're going to love it, Serena.
Yeah, it's great. It's great. What's the new one that they're making? The next Man of Medan. Little Hope. Little Hope. It says Little Hope here. Yeah, Halloween. So my weirdly, decorators drive me fucking nuts for 3 weeks now. So I went to a friend's house to work this morning, and he's working on Little Hope. And so he was telling me.
You've got a friend that's in a good game then.
I'll tell him that. Yeah, so he was talking about some of the little bits and bobs, and I was like, oh, cool, great, that's exactly what we're going to play for New Year's, then. That's fantastic. Like, it's just, yeah.
Yeah, I'm well up for that.
Talking about, sorry, I'm coughing all over the place because I'm just getting over a cold. But yeah, he was talking about all the little design decisions that they've had to, like, nix because some of the designers are too young, and I shouldn't be saying this. Some of the designers are too young and haven't planned enough time to put those things in the game, and so all the senior designers have been like, we can't do that in time. Like, who made this decision? Anyway.
Yeah, that's like any job where a design is involved, that always happens. Like people just think, oh yeah, we want all of this stuff.
Yep.
And the designers, they can do it quickly. Like, it's just this.
Yeah.
But it doesn't. It takes a long time to do it properly.
That's literally in any industry, no matter what's being made, built, designed, whatever. Like, there's always someone who's just like doesn't quite understand the full working process of something, so they're just, hey, just go do that, and they get to walk away.
It's just building a house. I mean, how difficult is that?
Yeah.
If I'm doing it in Sims, really fucking difficult. If I'm playing it on the PS5, Jesus. I will revisit that and try and get that PS5, that Sims going with all of us.
Yeah, that'd be really good to see that.
I still need to stream my fishing because I haven't done that yet.
I want you to stream Cuphead again because that was excellent. I really enjoyed watching that.
I might do it before I have the baby, and then while I'm still like a normal, chilled out person.
Oh, you
I
will
think
be,
by then I'm gonna be like,
after the baby.
I'm gonna rage
when she's here because she's gonna be so cute and so gorgeous to look at. And you're like, oh, I'm so in love. She's just my little tiny piece of magic, and that's it.
Well, we got a 4D scan today, and that's some freaky shit.
Yeah, it's terrifying.
Like, it's proper creepy.
Yeah.
I showed Kyle because he hates stuff like that. It proper freaks him out.
It's terrifying.
And he was like, "Oh, it really looks like you." I'm like, yeah.
Thanks.
Oh, it looks like me.
It's this weird squishy little face. You get this like a claymation face, but someone's like squished it.
It's really weird.
It looks awful.
That sounds creepy.
Just Google it. Say 4D baby scan. It looks bad.
Yeah, they're proper weird.
Yeah. But anyway, talking of streaming, someone said that they were going to stream Bloodborne. Someone who hasn't streamed it yet. So I'm looking forward to seeing that. I'm sure everyone's looking forward to seeing that.
Coming.
We've all done our bit.
I'll do it. As soon as I get the PlayStation, well, the PlayStation is set up. That's not even the problem.
Oh, cool.
The problem is there's just shit everywhere.
You got other priorities at the moment. Yeah.
Give me a couple of weeks. We're going to start clearing out. My bestie's down. She's helping me clear out some boxes
nice.
She just wants to sort of see us and see the house and stuff. But she's going to help out this weekend, which is really nice. So we're making quick progress as each weekend goes because people are coming to help and we're just cracking on. And my parents take the kids and then we've got 2 days and blah blah blah. So we just want to get on with it and just do it.
Yeah, excellent. And it's lovely to hear that you've got some help as well.
Yes. Definitely takes a lot of the load off.
I bet it does. Yeah. Okay, so moving on to news. Hannah, there was something interesting in the news this week, I believe.
Yeah, I'd noticed it earlier. James Yarwood had posted on Midlife Gamer. It was basically an article saying about Activision Blizzard Inc. They're basically being sued over having what they're calling a frat boy culture.
What's a frat boy culture?
Well, in
know.
the article, it's to do with, it says that they're fostering a frat boy culture in which female employees are subjected to constant sexual harassment, unequal pay and retaliation. And it's been like a 2-year investigation into it, saying that discrimination against female employees in terms and conditions of employment, including compensation, assignment, promotion, termination, and they've essentially got a female workforce of about 20%, but they're literally being subjected to all sorts of sexual harassment, rape jokes. Literally, it's disgusting, and
It sounds it. Yeah.
I just feel like, you know, I'm quite openly a Diablo fan. Kyle played World of Warcraft for years. Obviously, a lot of people play Call of Duty. They play, you know, and it's like we're putting money into the pockets of companies that don't seem to have an issue with that sort of working environment in this day and age. It's like
it sucks because obviously Riot went through a similar thing. You know, there's other companies, there's quite a few of them, just have to now grow the fuck up and deal with the fact that the world has completely changed. And even if it hasn't changed, you don't do that.
No, I mean that's just
the world doesn't have to change for you to understand that
that's just wrong.
Treated fairly and equally.
Yeah.
But it sucks. It's just even reading it. It's just grim. And like new photos passed around and things like that. Like you don't.
Yeah.
I can't imagine what the women have done to it. Like it's
well, I mean, it's like on some bits, it's like I totally get like in a male-dominated environment, obviously 20% being female, it's not a huge amount, and I appreciate having been in that situation myself where I've mainly worked around men. I get banter, I get jokes, I get things like that, but there's a difference between like a dirty joke and something that's being derogatory and like aimed at you as a woman. There's a line there that you sort of can't
I kind
cross.
of put my foot down now anyway and just don't tolerate jokes even. Like I don't even want to hear it. Because if you're saying something that bad or saying something sexist or racist or whatever it is, you know, it's not you're not.
No.
You're just starting to peel away the layers under what
it's not the pub, it's the workplace. It's not the place for any sort of comments like that.
There's got to be some level of professionalism that isn't crossed.
Yeah.
And, you know, it's what you're paid to do a job, and you should have the same level of respect for everyone in your workplace, regardless of anything to do with them. But
we're just starting to see now that the world has been run by men for a very, very long time, and it's finally starting to stand up for themselves. So
that's the thing.
I don't have a problem with things being run by men. Excuse me, I'm losing my voice, don't know why. But you know, it's important to treat people fairly and to not sort of harass people. And, you know, if a woman is doing a job, pay her fairly and give her the opportunity for promotion. You know, she's a human being.
Well, it's funny because a lot of what they've said, like female employees allege being held back from promotions because of the possibility they might become pregnant, being criticised for leaving to pick their children up from daycare, and being kicked out of lactation rooms so male colleagues could use the rooms for meetings. So obviously, if no one knows what a lactation room is, it's basically a safe space someone can go and express breast milk or feed, But it's like, to not promote someone because they might get pregnant, like, that's ridiculous.
It's just really old-fashioned way of thinking.
Like, they don't get pregnant on their own, funnily enough.
Yeah, exactly. But, so Lamadia, who joined us last month on the podcast, she's actually sort of boycotted certain Blizzard and Activision games on the back of what's going on. She seemed to know more about it quite a few months ago. She was talking about it then, but I didn't really know much about it then. But yeah, it just seems to have been more in the news recently.
It's definitely flared up.
Disgusting.
A lot more recently. And
I will also boycott Activision and Blizzard until they sort their shit out.
Yeah. They can't really have an excuse for, because if they now come out and go, oh well, this investigation's just been thrown together, it's sort of not really denying any of it. So
well, you don't want them to deny any of it.
No, but it's like, unless the first thing they say is to apologise that this is how people have felt and how the environment's come across, then they're pretty much denying it, aren't they? It's like...
So shame on them. I need my bell.
Shame. Maybe we can get that actress in just to like strip them all down and charge them down the street with the shame bell.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
no, we'll just have to keep an eye on that and see where it goes. But from a lot of the comments in Midlife Gamer, I mean, as we know, everyone in the community's fantastic, and obviously everyone thought it was disgusting.
Yeah.
So it's, you know, there's plenty of support there from everywhere, men, women, everything. So.
Yeah, well, so there should be, you know, if we just sort of present a united front and boycott Activision until they, just absolutely sort their shit out. It's just unbelievable thinking that this sort of thing is still going on.
I know.
I mean, it's ingrained, isn't it? They haven't been challenged. It's the gamer companies are historically run by gamer dudes, and the gamer dudes,
absolutely,
the mentality is awful, like the old school ones.
Yeah.
So we're just trying to stamp that out. It's just been there for 20 years. We're just still trying to stamp it out. So
well,
it's good.
Hopefully hopefully now people are getting a bit more confidence to actually speak out about issues that do matter. Things will start moving forward in a more positive way.
It's an education piece, though, isn't it? It's
absolutely.
A lot of women don't understand and don't know even what they can and can't even be told at work about them being pregnant.
Yeah.
Like, no employee is ever allowed to actually say anything to them about being pregnant, but they don't know that.
No.
HR is never allowed to ask you, when are you coming back from maternity leave? They're not allowed to say that to you.
No.
But they do it all the fucking time.
Yeah.
There's so many basic things that you aren't allowed to say to a woman about her being pregnant in the workforce, that women put up with constantly because they are unaware of this fact. It's basic facts. It's law. We need more women to speak about their experiences so that more other women are aware of what they should and shouldn't be said to them. We need to be telling each other.
On the back of that, actually, we'd put a post in the Year of Shame Facebook, probably like over a week ago now, asking people to ask us questions that we totally forgot about. And we did actually only get one because I think everyone's like questioned out.
Yeah, fair enough.
But on the back of this article, actually, Blair has said, if they suddenly announced a sneak release of any game tomorrow, what would this need to be to make you forget your pledge to the Year of Shame challenge, and why?
So if what is it? Activision released the game?
No, just anybody. But I was then thinking,
Serena?
like,
sorry, I
it would have been Diablo for me. But so now I'm not too sure.
Does it have to be? Wait, does it? I was going to say something, and then she started speaking again, so I stopped. I stopped myself from butting in.
That's really funny.
Sorry, I ended up doing this.
Just if any game you've been like excited about, they literally just said, right,
GTA
tomorrow
6.
it's here.
GTA 6. I'll fucking drop everything just to play that game.
Well, Diablo 4.
I know, that's off the back of that now, that's sort of the unfortunate thing, isn't it?
I can't buy it.
No, I
They
would.
sort their shit out.
Yeah. Oh, right, I see, yeah. You've boycotted. No, GTA 6, I'm dying for that game.
Well, that's Rockstar, so that's...
Bring it, yeah, it's fine.
I was going to say, have they actually given even a rough estimate for that yet?
Yeah, another 2 years, I think.
Yeah.
It's miles away. It's just too...
Totally going to be worth it, though.
I took off a week. I took a whole week off work when GTA 5 came out. So I'll do the same.
That's proper use of holiday.
So there is one. Elder Scrolls 6.
Ooh,
yeah.
If that came out, then I would absolutely
fuck year of shame. We're
exactly. It's going to be amazing because it's going to be on like current generation technology. I mean, the last one was amazing, and that was on 360.
Yeah.
So I'm so excited about it, but it's going to be years away yet because I think they're all working on Starfield at the moment. That's going to be their next big release. But yeah, I absolutely love the Elder Scrolls.
Did anyone play Dead Space?
I got about 5 minutes in and then I parked it.
It's probably on a list. Yeah, she's got quite a big list.
About 5 years ago.
They've announced that they're remaking that for the consoles and PC, so there'll be a lot of people excited about Dead Space. Because that's another cracking game.
Yeah.
So we'll have to,
I mean, a lot of people liked it.
Keep an eye on that as well.
Yeah. I'm sure there were others.
I have a question. Random question. Am I allowed to ask one?
Yeah,
go for
Just
it.
popped into my head. Don't ask me why it's in there. We've asked before which male game character you would either want to spend the rest of your life with or sleep with or whatever it is. Which female character would you want to spend some time with? Precious time.
What kind of time?
Hey. You tell me.
Like a coffee or...
Alright, well we can do the fuck, marry, kill, right?
That's actually quite difficult.
Yeah, it just popped it because the guys are easy, right? The guys you figure that out on out.
Well, I mean, there are some amazing female characters. So Lara Croft, for example, Tomb Raider. Although in the new game, she's a bit boring. Like, she's really obsessed about her own shit, and that's all she talks about. And the poor guy that she's with is like, "Hey, Lara, let's have some beers and chill." She's like, "No, I must look at this and analyse all of these things." And she's really sort of.
So she's like just a brew max.
Just a brew.
She's just boring. It's like, just stop obsessing over those fucking maps and just talk about some normal shit. Yeah. So not Lara Croft.
No, you're not. You're not going with Lara Croft.
No. I mean, because we've just been talking about Ubisoft, I'm thinking maybe like EV5 and that Assassin's Creed Syndicate.
Oh yeah.
The copy girl.
You take that home.
What were you gonna say?
I haven't had an obsession with Chun-Li for such a long time.
Okay, right.
But I don't know if it would ever work out.
You and Chun-Li?
Yeah. I'd be like, you're alright, you're so cool. I don't, should just hold her on this such high pedestal because I've been playing her as a female character. Oh, thanks. I've been playing her as a female game character for such a long time. And I love her to bits. Sorry, my dinner was just handed to me.
The butler's brought dinner in.
The butler's walking in. But yeah, she'd almost have to be like she could best friend or something. I don't know if we'd make it. I don't know if we could go the distance.
Hannah, what's yours?
I don't know. I mean, I don't tend to get too deeply involved in video games, like female characters. Like even as a woman, I never play as a female character. Even if I've got the option, I always choose to play as a male character.
Okay, that's interesting.
Maybe like a Jill Valentine or something like that would be cool.
Yeah. I've been thinking about like the Zeldas.
She could certainly look after herself, so that'd do.
The Zeldas and the Princess Peaches, you just be like, please.
Oh, no thanks.
Please no.
Yawn.
They would approach you in a bar and you would quite swiftly turn around and walk away. It wouldn't even entertain a conversation. It would be so hard.
To be fair, having watched most of like the Pokemon series when I was a kid, I'd probably like murder Misty. I really don't like her. She's like annoying as fuck.
So spend time with them to murder them.
It's time. I've invested like time of my life.
Yeah. So what about that game Control? Because that's a female protagonist and she's got all these. I've not played it, but apparently it's a brilliant game, and she might be a cool one to spend time with, or femship maybe. You know, Mass Effect.
Well, there's quite a lot of female characters in Mass Effect, isn't there? So like Tali and all of them, they're quite cool. I mean, you've got Cortana, I guess.
Yeah.
Female. But like
Oh,
Siri,
also
you could
in,
just ask her loads of shit.
In Gears of War, there's that female character.
Oh
Cath,
yeah.
That, you know, all the characters in Gears of War seem pretty funny and well scripted.
Yeah.
So, yeah, she seems like a good one. But I think, yeah, most of the female characters that you play, they're just sort of because usually when I get to pick a character, it's a female character, so it's just a representation of me, rather than someone else. So I guess if it isn't the protagonist, I don't know, maybe The Last of Us, to spend time with Ellie.
Yeah.
You'd want her as your friend, wouldn't you?
Yeah. Well, she could teach you survival skills. Talking of survival skills, Michonne from Walking Dead.
Oh, Michonne.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That'd be a
Totally.
good one.
Totally. Another good one is not obviously in the TV show, but in the game. But Ciri from Witcher.
Yeah. Skills.
Yeah. You wonder how
loads
much of
of
that
them.
shit you'd learn though. You'd just be like, "Oh, you're so cool." You'd just be going, "Oh, you're just so cool." Just spend too much time just telling them that they're awesome.
So are we gonna actually try and set ourselves a challenge between now and the next podcast to actually play some games?
Yeah, the challenge is we've got to stream something together.
Let's do that. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's try.
Although
and do
I'm
that.
not playing that fucking Fall Guys again.
They've got some
God.
new They've got some new themes now,
It just enrages
like a jungle
me.
theme.
They do private now. They do private.
Really?
Yeah.
I might be able to tolerate that, but I mean, when I first played it, I thought, oh, this is kind of funny, but then it just got so frustrating. And I think the last time we played it, I was just like, fuck this game!
Yous were both probably blind drunk the last time we played it.
Yeah, we were. We were. It's true.
So I'm curious, ladies, talking about making Hero Shame. How do you guys feel about the new Steam Deck? Is that something you're interested in?
I do like Steam.
But
It just seems like it makes sense.
Yeah.
And why have they waited this long?
Well, I guess they were waiting for
To do
Nintendo
something.
to invent something cooler than Steam Deck.
It is basically a Switch, isn't it?
I've been still watching all of these videos and people playing Ratchet and Clank, the new one, so there's a small chance I might buy that.
I like those.
Yeah, I guess I don't really know enough about it because I mean, Steam is a PC thing. How can you play PC games on basically a console? How does that work? Because you need a keyboard to play them because you need more buttons. So
You can plug them in, can't you?
Yeah, I can play like Red Dead on my pad, but on the PC and stuff. So yeah, via Steam.
because I had the Steam controller thing
Yeah,
to play Steam games with a controller,
yeah,
and it was rubbish.
yeah.
The games weren't meant
some
for
work, some
controllers.
don't.
I wasn't impressed with it.
No.
We'd have to do some tinkering. We'd have to figure it out if we wanted to.
Yeah, I mean, it's got a lot of potential. Because there's a lot of brilliant games on Steam.
And there's always, it's like the FS, there's always a sale on.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, there's that PlayStation.
They've rebranded. They're called Sophology now.
And they're shit, apparently.
Nightmares with them. I'm trying to get fucking Sophology.
So plans coming up then. We're gonna do a stream.
Let's not overload it. Let's not front load it because remember, I'm still living out of boxes.
Well, I mean, yeah, you're living out of boxes. Hannah is due very soon, so you probably want this all about comfort. And...
Yeah. But we want to find somewhere in between.
But the intention
these two things.
Yeah.
If we can aim to stream something, I'm happy, and I think that'll be a.
Okay, ladies, so I would say that was a wrap. So thank you everyone for joining us on our July edition of Year of Shame. And we'll catch you next time.
Bye.
See you later!
Bye.